name is Dr. My name is Dr. Steve, and it's always a great pleasure to host and just bring this amazing opportunity to folks around the world. I know we have people joining us from all around of the world. So I know you guys are not here to listen to me, you're here to hear from Nick. So without further ado, I'm going to turn over this call to Mr. Nick, our lead developer and founder of Veritas Vault. Nick, the floor is yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Steve, and welcome everybody. Oh, it's such a good morning. It's such a good morning, guys. We've been working super hard behind the scenes, and believe me, I've gotten all of your messages. I think yesterday I must have personally responded to about close to half of them, but they kept coming in, and then of course I had other things. So today, most definitely, while you guys are sleeping, I will get back in touch with you individually to address your problems. But they pretty much come down to a couple of common categories. Okay, the first being the staking. Okay, where the moving from your holding balance into your currently active staking balance. So I was told over the evening that that was going to be fixed. So after this call, if you're so inclined, go ahead and just try it one more time. I'm going to go ahead and get in the back end after the call or after several calls that I've got today and test it and make a video regarding that. So I'll post that on the Telegram channel by the time you guys get up in the morning, just to kind of, take a close look at that. So I'm praying that that is working for a lot of you guys. So that's number one. The second issue that you probably already noticed is that we have the buy and sell capability on the Buy VBA page. So if you haven't seen that yet, right there in the middle between where it says DAI and VBA, there's a purple button with an up arrow. If you click that, it'll reverse the order. And then at that point, you can sell your VBA for back into DAI. And then if you want to double check that, other than on Block Scanner, you can go to DexGrader and you'll see that transaction right there. So if you want to play around with that, and if there's anybody that's been wanting to sell some of their tokens out, that's totally cool. But keep in mind that right now, I believe we are at $1.20 right now. Let me just double check that per token. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so we're at $1.20 right now. So just bear in mind the trajectory is still looking good. This isn't financial advice, but just hold on to your tokens. Hopefully, we can get you out of that holding balance for the ones that have had that issue. And just know I'll get through all of those emails specifically for you this evening. And I want to give a special shout out to Brenda Jones. I hope she's on this call, and also to Ali. I thank you so much, Brenda, for your kind words, and as a matter of fact, all of your kind words. I mean, I am just it gives me energy, right, to hear that you guys are behind us, 100%, and that you're enjoying the participation in the community, and also your inputs. Like I was telling you the other day, the screenshots are priceless to me. So anyway, let's just have a great day. Just so I've been working really closely with the dev team, and they were just around the clock yesterday. So that's why I'm praying these updates that I just mentioned are working properly for you today. If they are not, we will address them today. So that's moving forward. Additionally, I gave them this super long list of urgent issues to work on, and they've told me that by Monday they'll all be worked through. Things like content displaying properly. Another issue is on the home page, it shows your sponsor. And for a lot of people, that wallet address that you see there is the DAO wallet, but that does not necessarily mean that that particular user is attached to the DAO. That was just simply a placeholder. So for some reason, it's not pulling that data and populating it right. So that's another huge concern that's getting worked on. We also, let's see what else is going on with that. The genealogy display, which is huge for people like us, right? We're working on a very nice expandable interface that's basically you can just click on a wallet address and it'll open up the spread, into the tree, and then you can drill down on whatever sides you want to do. So that's also in the works. And just basically everything that you've seen on the site that doesn't look right or doesn't work all the time, we will have done by Monday. Okay, I've got their solemn promise to work over the weekend on that. And hopefully every day I'll get on here and just give you a quick update on that. And as you can see, I don't have my video going because I've been burning it up since I rolled out of bed around 7:30 this morning. But it's going to be a really good day in short. And I know there's a lot of people on here who have, maybe this is your first time exploring Veritas Vault. I just want to let you know we have a remarkable platform here. We're literally into our second week, and granted, these little issues, all right, are kind of an annoyance. But by next week, everything should be smooth sailing. So just please hold on, guys. But what we offer here in the platform is staking. So you can, earn up to, 0.44 every 8 hours without doing anything. And then that amount will stay, will compound. And then on the next 8 hours, you'll earn approximately that much as well, which is totally cool. So the bonding program, it's a little bit more sophisticated. So if this is your first time here, I would highly suggest you just add the VBA token to your MetaMask. After that's done, go to the Buy VBA page, and please make sure, all of you, that you use the invitation link provided by your sponsor when you do that. But go ahead and just buy VBA and then stake it. That's the best process. Bonds are a little bit more sophisticated, and if you don't know how to work the bond right, it doesn't necessarily all the time, work in your best advantage, particularly at these early stages. But it is operational, and you can buy from there, of course. But the referral program I think, is what has everybody super excited because we offer two ways, all right, to earn from your connections. The first is a unit level plan, which allows you to earn 12 levels deep, in your personal genealogy all the way down. And in that lineage, we can pay, up to 100%, right, return on your personally sponsored genealogy every 8 hours based on the amount that your personal sponsor has staked. So, let's just say, for instance, they stake 1,000 in 8 hours, they're going to earn approximately 0.44% of that. And then you earn on your first level 18% of whatever that amount is. And again, that's calculated every 8 hours. So I'll let your sponsor kind of go deeper in that, but that is huge, guys. I mean, absolutely huge. And then on top of that, for people that build, enormous organizations and really take the time to kind of, participate in a super active way in a leadership role, we have our Diamond League, right? Which pays essentially once you hit 50,000 staked in 3 legs, that activates you on the Pioneer. Once you're activated on the Pioneer, you earn 1%, right, additional across all of your personally sponsored legs. So that's kind of a deep dive. I won't go there, but between those, as you can review with your sponsors, can be huge with a capital H. And then I've noticed a lot of people are super excited about the lottery, which I'm proud to see. That's basically just free money, for new staking activity. So any stakes above 100 earns you 1 ticket for the weekly lottery, which we do every week. And you and 49 other lucky people will distribute that pool amount equally between all of you. If you have a new staking amount in 200 VBA, then that earns you a ticket both in the weekly and in the monthly. So that's super exciting. And just so that you're aware, we do have a 5% tax to purchase the token, but that doesn't just come to us, right, to the organization. We basically divide that up so that money is working for you. So essentially, 1.5% of that 5% is what feeds the lottery. So once we get up into millions of dollars, hopefully in volume per day, that's what really grows the lottery in a really, really big way. Now we're basically in baby walking stages right now, so that pool is not as enormous as where it can go, but that's going to be a consistent feature, for the life of the project. So that's super exciting to just wake up and say, oh, I made another, I don't know, $400 or whatever that might be. Also, again, as I mentioned at the top of the call, the token price movement is just phenomenal. It's like when I open it up, it almost looks like a straight upward diagonal line. All right, which is very rare in this space to see. Usually, it's very sporadic growth, up and down. Big greens, big big red candles. So we're having a very smooth, very mellow launch. It's clicking along fine, and like I said, once we get beyond some of these hiccups with devices and different wallets and things like that, that's the time, to really, really pump it hard. So I know a lot of you have enormous groups behind you, incredible reputations. I don't want to brag here, but we are actually attracting some of the biggest names that are possible globally to be involved with this project. So even if you're just exploring it or maybe sitting on the sidelines, waiting until we get some, you're really in a good spot. Good community, good energy, good vibe, good leadership. So again, I want to thank you all for that. So on that note, I actually have some other good news, and I'm going to be dropping off the call here in a moment. But we're exploring, well, I'm exploring today, hiring a full-time 24-hour staff for live chat to help onboard the members and just answer basic questions. Like how does the rewards plan work? How do I buy token? How do I sell token? So I'm having a meeting with four people today to review that. I'm sure the conversation is going to go well. So keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully by next week-ish, mid next week, I can get them onboarded. And if you can't personally answer a question, or if you don't have time, right? Because the objective here is to just get you guys introducing people, right? Not sitting on the phone for an hour and a half helping somebody set up their wallet and buy token. So I'm trying to take that pressure off of you. So I hope that it excites and motivates you. So we'll hopefully, like I said, get that onboarded by next week, and that'll be a 24-hour service. We're also looking into hiring somebody to do content editing and translation into Spanish and other languages. You'll notice on the site we actually have already like pre-placed the additional languages, but as we're moving through these growing starts, that'll be coming in the future. So if you're in London and you've got somebody who speaks Swahili or French or Hindi, then as we grow forward, this will truly, truly, truly be a global community. So on that note, and really quick, I'm not going to open up to questions, but I want to give Dr. Steve the respect of asking me something that might be top of mind for him that I might have missed. So, Dr. Steve, was there anything that you wanted to bring up or anything exciting that you're curious about before I go?
No, I mean, I think you, Nick, addressed everything. I think everyone is just waiting in anticipation. They're excited about this project to, lift off the launch pad. And everyone, obviously there will be no Q&A, but everything that needed to be addressed was addressed here by Nick. And just be patient. That's all I can say. All I could say, like I said in the first, hosted webinar, understanding the birth pains of any new project. It's not until human beings start clicking, then you realize there's certain functionalities that are not functioning that you thought were in the test environment. So I just want to say thank you, Nick, as well for you and the team and the hard work. I know they're working around the clock to get everything fixed and work and operational, so we can all kind of just put on our running shoes and just run. Thank you.
Exactly. Okay, wishing you guys all absolutely the best. And like I said, I'll be back with you in the morning, US time, with some updates and videos. So thank you guys. Have a
Thank you so
beautiful
much,
day.
Nick. You bet.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do real quickly, I'm not going to take long, but for the ones that are a visual, like myself, because I'm definitely visual, I have to see it. I'm just going to recap what Nick just talked about. I'm not going to take long at all. So we are in the BNB chain. So one of the things you want to make sure when you do prep yourself is to make sure you have BNB for the gas fee. Make sure that you have the DICE stablecoin on the BNB. You imported the VVA and the SVVA, okay, which is the token address. You'll get that from your sponsor. So that's the first thing you want to make sure that you have all ready to go. Second, like Nick was saying, you want to get your VVA. And the way you're going to do that, once your wallet is loaded with DAI, it will show the balance right here. And all you're going to do is click max. You're going to hit this button. It'll show you the number of VVAs. You're going to come to stake, and very simple. And you're just going to come here. You're going to see the number of VVAs that you convert your DAI into will show up right here in the available VVA. Next step is you're going to, and obviously you're going to want to stake all of it, right? And you're going to click max, you're going to click stake, and then what's going to happen is going to go in this 24-hour hold-in period right here. And right after 24 hours from the time you stake it, you come back, you claim it, and it's going to go from 24-hour to currently stake. And then that's it. Okay, and the auto compounding will take place from there. We have this amazing compound calculator for your pleasure. You can, put plug numbers in and see what the potentials can be. And the power of this, guys, and if you look at the number of tokens that are in this wallet, I'll just show you an example, 2161, right? And let's just say conservatively this was, and I'm going to put 38 for example purposes, and you put 6 here. As you can see, this is what the potential rewards would be for 6 months compounding 3 times a day. Okay, what does that mean to you? Well, when you look at, as Nick was mentioning, the DEX scanner, we're at $1.20. And if you go back and look at when we started right here, it was at 38 cents. Now we're at $1.20. So you just have to do the math on the number of tokens or rewards that you will receive, and then calculate it by whatever the market price. Now, obviously, in 6 months, it's not going to be at $1.20, right? So you guys can just kind of visualize what that will look like. Now, the other thing I just want to show you, we do have these bonds like Nick mentioned, that's there for you. And you mentioned the lottery, right? So that's all right here for you. Second, he talked about was this amazing referral reward, guys. Now, before I get there, I just want to point one thing out because he made a very, very, very good point. Make sure when you get the link from your referral, okay, and you connect that right here, welcome user, this right here is your refer. So you want to make sure that you match their link or their wallet with this. This is very important. And then also your referral link for sharing out is right here. And this will correspond with your wallet address. See 08AD, 08AD, so it corresponds. So those are two important factors to make sure you're connected to your right wallet. Second, to make sure you're connected to the right sponsor, okay? I just wanted to point that out because Nick did bring that up. Second is this amazing referral program, guys. So I'm just going to go real quickly to this chart. Nick went through it, but I just want to give you a visual, how very simple it is. 12 levels. You just need a minimum of 100 plus DAI staked in VVA token. And then you just need one personal stake in 100 plus DAI as well. And that's 18%, like he said, 18% of their stake and reward. So all the individuals that you refer, okay, they're going to get that rebase reward. Well, you're going to get 18% of that, right? For a second level, it's just 300 plus DAI staked in VVA. But here's the beautiful part of it, guys. Very achievable because you just need 12 people, personal 12, right? That only have a minimum of 100 plus DAI stake in VVAs, right? And then this will be your personal volume here to hit all 12 levels. So, when you look at this program and you look at what it offers, it's truly an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity for all of us. And, we just have to, just have patience, go through, let Nick and the team do what they need to do to get this thing running like a well-oiled machine. And we'll look back at this, a month from now when, we're chuckling about it, right? So, but enough on that. I have a very special guest with us tonight. He is a very successful individual in the direct sales industry, and he's actually going to close us out tonight. So, Mr. Bob Riddle, I turn the mic over to you, sir, to close us out.
Thank you, Dr. Steve. I really appreciate that. And that was a brilliant little synopsis that you did because it's very important. I'm just like you. I'm a visual person. And the more that we get to put that information out there, especially to us newbies, and that's what I want to close on today. For those that know me, my team that's on here that I'm building know me and have been with me for a very, very long time in this industry. I've got 45 plus years in the corporate executive level industry, and I retired in 2020. But the short version of my little, what I would call journey with crypto started, Dr. Steve, 9 days ago. and I just turned 69 years young. Okay. And I will tell you that I had plenty of opportunities back with Bitcoin, plenty of opportunities since with Bitcoin, plenty of opportunities with people that have been pushing XRP on me and a lot of other crypto. And I would never touch it. And the reason I wouldn't is very simple. I didn't trust any of those people. The fact of the matter is, I'm directly connected to KC, who is directly connected to Scott and Dave and Nick and you, sir, and Barlos. And I will tell you that if it had not been for KC on that day, 9 days ago for me, as a matter of fact, it was 5 minutes before the Zoom was going to start, and he just said, Bob, I need you to get on this Zoom. I know that you've never done crypto, but I need you to get on the Zoom. And it changed my life. And I'm going to tell you why. That is a fact. I have never in my life, that's what I'm saying, never in my life, ever, ever been involved with anything to do with crypto, ever. So I am brand new to not the industry, but I'm brand new to being part of a crypto platform, much less in putting my money into this crypto program. And I want to say something real quick about this. The DEX scanner, if you don't have that scanner, you got to have it and watch things live because it's incredible. I've been able to pick up a whole lot of not just the language of this industry, but the fact that I see the market cap over 4 million, the fact that I see the liquidity pool over 800,000. We know that only 5% a day is available. That shuts everything down where all the people that think, well, there's going to be rug pulls, it's not possible. Nick is the most brilliant person I've ever seen in an industry per se, much less in this crypto industry. And the fact that you've got Barry Monies, who's, I don't know if he's here tonight or not, but the fact that you've got a gentleman, I come from the military in intelligence. I know a bunch of people still in the CIA. I'm directly connected to people in the FBI. They do not expose themselves. People like Nick do not expose themselves, and for real reasons. Okay. So what you have in your hands from the perspective of somebody that is, yes, I've built teams of 130,000 in the network marketing industry. I've got teams all over the world, 62 countries, but never in this. So from a brand new person's perspective, you have something so special. You have something so special right now that there is no way anybody on this planet will ever pull me away from this. Thank God for KC. Thank God for Scott and Dave and Nick and Dr. Steve. And I will tell you something. You have to look, and I tell my people this that I teach because I teach marketing and I teach mindset. And the mindset that we have to have, it starts with our why. And I'm going to give you my why. I told my wife of almost 40 years, 18 years ago, that because she is my queen, that if it were within my power, I would give her and my family the world. This is what's going to give my family generational wealth that's going to pass down to my 34 and 31-year-old, and they're getting involved with this as well. But generational wealth so that their children's children's children will never have to want for nothing, and they will be able to take care of themselves. So you have to look inside yourself and you have to ask yourself this one question: why am I doing this? I know why I'm doing this because number one, God is my boss. My boss tells me that I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change this industry. I'm going to turn this whole thing upside down, the network marketing industry, the crypto industry, with this project alone, Project Veritas. is God sent. And I'm going to tell each and every one of you, if you don't have this inside of you, if you don't embrace this, if you don't get on your horses right now and do all you got to do to work for the next 60, 90 days, I'm not talking about a year. I spent a year building my last project, and I'm now getting the fruits of that project. That is already happening here. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get to come into this until I was at 60 cents. What is it today, Dr. Steve?
$1.20.
$1.20. Do the math. It's easy math. I have never in my life been able to be involved in any kind of project where my money did that in 9 days. And I challenge anybody on this call to prove this wrong, because you can't. So get your big boys and your big girls' britches, pull them up, cinch them up, get it inside you. Feel it. I feel the energy. I feel the excitement. I'm telling you, the people that I've got coming on board right now are just going crazy with this thing. Linda's going crazy. Borderless is going crazy. Dr. Steve and all these people are going crazy. And it's because of Nick, and it's because of this project. Thank you, Dr. Steve. And I was asked to remind everybody that, hey, we're doing this again tomorrow night, same time, same place, same channel. And you need to bring everybody that you can, because look, you have access now to people that have never, ever done this in their life. I am living proof. You have access now to people that have been burnt to a freaking crisp in this industry, because a lot of you on this call are right here, right now. And that's why you're back. You're not back because you got burnt. You're back because you finally found somebody that you can trust. And that trust relationship is the most important thing that you will build, and you will be able to build that to China. I'm telling you, you'll be able to build this to China, and you're going to look back a month from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now, and you're going to just smile, and you're going to say, like I said to Casey today, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus, that KC brought me to this. Thank you, Dr. Steve, for this moment. Back to
Absolutely.
you.
So I want to thank you, Bob, for those amazing inspirational and motivational words. And I'm going to end this. I just want to say one thing, just to add what Bob mentioned there. Guys, being behind the scenes and just observing, watching, being part of, I have to tell you, the team is working hard and diligent to make this right and to make it an amazing opportunity for each one of us. We have some very exciting changes that are taking place right now, all for the better for each one of us. And so just be patient. Let the team do what they need to do. All right. Yes, you guys have seen some minor glitches here and there, but it's part of the process. Just let the process take place and let Nick do what he needs to do. And I guarantee you, you guys will not regret this. Like Bob was saying, the next 6 months, all of us will be so blessed that we can be a blessing unto others in the world. So thank you. Good night. Be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, same link, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.